My God! Oh my God! What's going on? We've got 5 minutes left. If we're late, we won't get our entry bracelets. We will stand here for another 2 hours. The ticket office closes in 5 minutes. I got hit in the stomach with a tomato. This drives me crazy. What a mess. Just look at what happened to the streets. The Spanish Outback, a big festival, and tomatoes. Lots of tomatoes. Welcome to La Tomatina. Cultural heritage or waste of products. Discover with us this unusual holiday which takes place every year in the town of Buñol in the province of Valencia. I'm sure that you will like it because it hasn't left anyone feeling indifferent. Well, the big day has finally arrived. We are in Buñol. I have seen this city on TV so many times. It has always been full of tomatoes, but for now, the streets are still clean. We are now going to the ticket office where we will be given bracelets for entry. This festival is so famous that even Disney included an episode about La Tomatina in one of their favorite short cartoons. In this episode, Mickey Mouse participates in a tomato battle and accidentally becomes a target for the tomatoes. In the cartoon, everything takes place in the city of Pamplona during another, no less famous San Fermin festival. The whole city that day was under control by the police. They were everywhere and even flew in helicopters. Oh my God! The main event hasn't started yet, and people are already wasted. Look, they are drinking beer and sangria everywhere. As I said, we see the police on every corner. Buñol is a small town near Valencia, home to about 9,000 inhabitants. But during the festival, about 45,000 people come from around the world to throw tomatoes at each other's faces. We met a videographer from Japan who came all the way to film La Tomatina. Look at his camera. He came well prepared. Before coming here, I tried to find out what is the origin of this crazy festival. Some people say that it all started on the last Wednesday of 1945 when some young people went on a rampage during the Giants Festival, causing one of the participants to fall to the ground. This aroused the people's anger, and they began to throw tomatoes from the nearest vegetable stall at the offenders. The young people liked it so much that they deliberately repeated their outrage the following year. They expected everyone to throw tomatoes at them again, thus marking the beginning of this unusual tradition. I believe in our time, this holiday is held to attract tourists and earn money. In any case, let's not deprive this tradition of magic and let us see what is happening with our own eyes. We arrived a few hours in advance to pick up our entry bracelets and not miss the start. However, we were in for a surprise. Oh my God! They didn't give us wristbands because we bought our tickets online. This is Angel, our guide. He is from Asturias, but knows the whole of Spain well and speaks 7 languages. We will leave a link to his Instagram in the description of this video. We were sent to a completely different place, and we only had 5 minutes left. If we are late, we will no longer be given bracelets. Look how our guide, by the way, he is almost 2 meters tall, run to get the bracelets. This is driving me crazy already. What a mess! We stood in this queue for a long time, and they told us that we had tickets from another company. I don't know if we can even make it to the festival today. Another interesting fact that I've been told is that some people make makeshift helmets out of watermelon skin for the festival. However, I have not seen anyone with the watermelon on their head yet. Finally, we found the ticket office where we were given bracelets for entry. Since 2013, tickets have been required to enter. Therefore, they distribute bracelets as a result. This goal is to increase security and reduce the number of individuals. In the early 1950s, Francisco Franco banned the tomato massacre. Some young people even ended up in prison for not following this ban. In 1957, residents held a tomato funeral in protest, and eventually the ban was lifted. Since then, the popularity of the festival has increased. This merchant says they won't let you in without these cell phone cases. Relax! Even if you don't have protection for your phone, you still will be allowed to enter. He's just lying to get you to buy this case from him. At La Tomatina, there is an event here requiring competitors to try and ascend a greasy pole to reach a piece of ham on the top. And if they succeed, they keep the ham for themselves. Another interesting fact is, thanks to the world-famous La Tomatina, its replicas are filmed in Buñol from time to time. The last time, a remake was filmed for a TV channel in India. About 20,000 kilograms of tomatoes were used. We've got our entry bracelets. I've got my goggles around my neck. They're ready. And I'm going to mount a camera on my head so you can see what's going on just like me. I think this might be the end of us. Every year, more than 150 tons of tomatoes are delivered to Buñol in large agricultural trucks. These are low-quality tomatoes, not suitable for human consumption. I have put on my glasses because the tomatoes are on the way. A truck loaded with tomatoes is coming, so people are asked to disperse to the sides and give way to the driver. Good job, guys! They get paid to push people, just like the passenger pushers in Japan at the train stations. We are on the front lines. Oh God, he's coming here! And just then, I began to doubt whether it was such a good idea to come here. The battle has begun! Once you are in, how can you? The end of the tomato massacre. Now we will take a shower and eat paella. At the end of the battle, free showers are available for the participants, but they are usually always full. Therefore, in Buñol, it is best to turn to friendly locals who will hose you down for free. Well, in extreme cases, you can swim in the river. Look at these crowds of people smeared with tomatoes. They look like zombies covered in blood. The people of Buñol claim that tomatoes are an antiseptic that perfectly cleanse your skin and simultaneously the streets. In connection with the current situation in the world, I would like to end this episode by saying that I would very much like all wars in the world to be just like this, with only tomatoes. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you soon, travelers of the world!